Hello, my fabulous crafty friends. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a few little hauls to share with you guys. Um, also, yeah, we're going to have a little chit chat today as well. Hopefully, if I get everything loaded correctly, it is near the weekend. I hope you're all having a really good day. I hope you guys get to do some crafty fun this weekend. First place Well, the first haul that I want to share with you guys was from scrapbookpal.com. And I have picked up some of the word dies that they're selling over there. From Lawn Fawn, I picked up Joy. I picked up Hugs. From Ariel, I picked up this one that says Happy. And I've been looking for a Happy for quite some time. And I only found this one over at scrapbookpal.com. So I was happy to get that one. And I picked up two of these. One is going to be for a friend, and the other is for me. And then this little stamp set, I actually have had this stamp set since last year. But the reason I brought it out was because they made some dies to go with the little teeny stamp set, which is just perfect for the holidays now. And yeah, I have to get started on some clean and simple cards. I'm dying to play with this because I'm not kidding. I did use this last year for the little eggs and the jelly beans. And I don't know if you guys remember my jelly bean tree. It was atrocious fussy cutting all of these by hand. And I did it. I cut like 35 of these little jelly beans out, and it was not easy, as well as the eggs. So I was really happy to see that they have the little jelly bean dye in the eggs. Now, of course, it's not much easier running this through the bake shop for such a tiny little thing 30 times, but it's a lot easier than fussy cutting it. So I was really super stoked to get that. Then I went to Joann's. Well, let me go to my eBay haul. Well, no, let me do my Joann's one first because the eBay haul has a little announcement towards the end of it. Then I went to Joann's, my favorite place in the whole wide world. Only because it's online, because as some of you know, I'm not a driver anymore. I don't drive. So it's really, really, really hard for me to get anywhere. Not to mention that where I live, there aren't a lot of, there are no scrapbooking stores whatsoever. And then the one Michael's is horrible. Yeah, so I'm really limited with the stores. But anyway, my online stores more than make up for it. I just wish there was like a Tuesday morning or something like that around here. But there isn't. I don't think there's a lot of scrapbookers where I live. That's what it must be. Anyways, I went to Joann's and they had the Tilda Magnolia stamps on sale. So I did pick up a few more. And I picked up, and I did not get to stamp these out yet. This one is the wood palette, which I'm trying to see what it looks like all stamped out. This one I'm surprised. This one is Little Rose Cake. I didn't think this was actually this small. It's still gorgeous. I still love it. But for some reason, I thought it would be a little bit bigger. Okay, you see this? This is the cupcake. And this one I'm super happy and stoked about. It's called the Dot Muffin. I'm sorry, it's not even a cupcake, it's a muffin. Yeah, this one, you see, I thought that the little cake would be almost similar to the muffin. But it isn't, which is okay, I guess. I still love it. And this I was super excited to pick up. I picked up the Tilda's dressing table. Now my last little, I want to say 3 or 4 little stamp hauls were all character images with the Tildas. So I thought it would be nice to pick up some furniture and accessories for them. Then I also picked up, because the dies were on sale, I picked up this Spellbinders Shapeabilities. But this I'm not sure if this one, I lost the receipt. I'm not sure if this one was from Joann's or Scrapbook Pal. I think it was Joann's. But in any case, love this medallion die by Spellbinders. Do you see how this cuts out? And of course, I had to try this as soon as I pulled it out of the package. And oh, let me get a piece of black cardstock. I think that might be better for you guys to see. Look at that. I am so in love with this. Now I will say when I was so excited. I just wanted to cut it and see all the beautiful details. I did not use the wax paper when I first tried it out the first time, which was this one, the first go. And it is very intricate. And because I didn't do it with the wax paper, some pieces did get caught and it caused a little tear. Like over here, you see that? Now, I could fix this with glue. That would not be a problem, not to waste a die cut. However, if you really want dies, especially with a really, really intricate cut, to come out smoothly and not rip your paper, definitely use the wax paper. It makes a world of a difference. And I cannot wait to use this on a project. So yeah, guys, I picked up those now for my little eBay hauls. Oh, and I am telling you, you guys, my friends who have been watching me for a little while now, you know how I am about my little eBay hauls, right? And I tell you, I've always said this to people, I love shopping on eBay, but every now and again, you do take a risk and a chance at what you're buying if you're not careful. And such was the case for me. And I'm going to explain to you why now. I'm just trying to get a little scratch piece of paper here so I could share with you what happened. I am working on an album for my little fur baby, the little love of my world, Lola. And most of you know that I have a little Chihuahua whose name is Lola, and she is my world. Besides my dog Bella, she is my world. No, she really is. She's like my little baby girl. And my daughters are terribly jealous of her. Well, anyway, once I saw the Raining Cats and Dog Papers and my Diamond Dimes Bone mini album, I said, I have to do an album. But I didn't have any stamps with a Chihuahua. Now, I have been searching, I'm not lying, guys, for about a month now. I have tried to get that one stamp from Some Odd Girls with the Chihuahua, the hipsters. Cannot find it. Couldn't find it anywhere. So I went online to eBay. And I found this stamp. And look at this stamp. I fell in love with this image because if this is not my little puppy, I don't know what is. She looks exactly like my baby. But when I saw this on eBay, I didn't read it. And I thought it was at least 3x3, 4x4 stamp. But this is like 1.5 by 1.5, guys. Look at how tiny this is. Now, I'm not going to lie. I love the image it stamps out. Look at this. Totally gorgeous. It is high quality, but still $8 I paid for this, guys, for this stamp. If I didn't need it so badly, and if I didn't love my little boo-boo so much, and if it didn't look so much like her, I think I might have been a little disappointed. And I was for about 30 seconds until I stamped it out. And once I saw that image, and then I realized that the size was perfect for my mini album because it was so small, I really got over. I'm not as much disappointed in the size of it as much as I am in how much it cost me. Because I couldn't believe I paid that much for this little stamp. And the stamp just came out. This is who makes it. All the copyright information. So it's a fairly new stamp. I love it anyway. And I'm not sorry that I picked it up. I was just a little taken back for about, like I said, about 30, 40 seconds when I realized how small it was. But it actually worked out in my favor because it's going to be perfect for that mini album, which I have to finish working on this weekend. God willing. I have so many mini albums I'm working on. Then I went and picked up some bottle caps. I want to start doing some bottle caps. Um, there are a lot of challenges out there with some bottle caps, so I picked up, and I got a really great deal on these, and there were tons of all different kinds. Um, and these already come with the little holes drilled into them. So I was really super happy about that. As you can see, they have the little holes. I did notice that on some of them, it is a little crooked, the holes, but you know what? I'll work with it. I just fell in love with the fact that there were so many beautiful colors. And I really like these animal print ones. I did see some other bottle caps before I had seen these, and they both happened to come in at the same time that I had ordered. And this was a separate order, so I have those, which are more of a metallic-y color. Then I have these, which are pastelis. But these, I realized, do not have the holes in them. So I think what I'm going to do with these is save these like for layouts and for projects where I'm not attaching anything to it, and then use the other ones for that stuff. And of course, this bag came with 100 because I do plan to share some with some friends. And I thought these might be cute to even go in some of those pocket pages. Yeah. Which I'm going to get to as well. That's going to be something else now too. Then I picked up these little sunflower charms. I don't know if you guys can see those. I also picked up some of these resin flowers in pink and blue, and also in white, and they have like the little iridescent touch to them. Love these. Love, love, love my flowers. And then I also picked up another pack of these little white ones. And this I'm going to put away for a friend. And these I picked up for my spring ATC cards I'm going to make. So that's that. Then I finally got, yes I did, I picked up some pocket pages. Now, I know that they were selling them in Walmart. It was like 100 or something like that. I'm not sure. But I couldn't wait to get to Walmart. And what happened was I was chit-chatting on the phone with a dear sweet friend of mine, a scrappy Latina, who's Jackie. And Jackie happened to tell me about the pocket pages. Now, I did see one other person before Jackie had told me her pocket page, which was Gina from Scrapinology. And the reason I saw hers was because she is a designer for diamond dyes as well. And so I always, you know, watch her channel, and I happened to see the pocket pages, but I still wasn't too sure about what it was. And I saw that she had the little machine that kind of melted, and how she did her pocket pages, which by the way, they came out gorgeous. So I was curious, and I said, I wonder what that's about. I think it was 2 or 3 days later, I'm on the phone with my girlfriend, and she's like, do you see all the things with the pocket pages? And I just out of curiosity, after she said that, I said, you know what, let me see, because I do remember Gina saying something about it, and then I remember Jackie talking about it. This was a few weeks ago. Well, honey, all of a sudden, this is like all over YouTube. It's all over Instagram. It's the newest craze out here now. It's the pocket pages. And it depends. I think they're all fun. I think if you want to participate in whatever is trending in the scrapbooking community, do so. I think if you don't want to follow the crowd and you want to do something on your own, do so too. Sometimes I will, and sometimes I don't follow the trends. This trend I happen to love. I think it's cute. I want to be a part of it. I can't wait to make some. I'm so super excited that I actually started looking for an ink site to see if anyone was holding a swap, which I did find, and I joined. And then I also joined another challenge for a pocket page. So I'll be participating in that one. So that's two. So why am I telling you all this and taking up like 5 minutes of your time? Because I want to do a pocket page swap one-on-one with my YouTube friends that follow me, that are subscribed to me. Why do I want to do it this way? Because I rather do a swap. I want to try to do at least one swap with someone I know rather than go to a link site, which I already done. I did part. I'm already signed up for one in April, but I would like to do one with someone who is actually a subscriber of mine, who maybe I'm friends with already and have communicated with. A new friend, an old friend, it doesn't really matter to me, as long as I know who it is. And so I'm asking if anybody out there who is watching my video, who is a subscriber of mine, and who would like to do a one-on-one swap of a pocket page. I got my pocket pages now, so I can do it, and I'm so super excited. I can't wait to start. I am going to go work this weekend on the challenges and the ones that I'm already signed up for. So if you are interested in doing a pocket page swap, I would love for you to contact me and PM me. Before you do, this is the kind of swap that I would like to do. I would like for two of the pockets to have two ATC cards that you make decorated. I would also like a Tilda Magnolia Inspired swap. If you want to use Tilda images, that's fine. If you want to make Tilda embellishments and include them that you think are Tilda inspired or Tilda Magnolia inspired, that's fine. If you want to use Tilda papers for the ATC cards or for whatever else, that's fine. I am just, besides the pocket letter craze that I think I'm going to fall into, I've been on a Tilda Magnolia craze lately. And if you've been watching my channel, you know this is true. So yeah, since I have not done anything Tilda Magnolia, and the other ones that I've already joined are all themed with something else, I would like to do a Tilda Magnolia pocket page. Now, I may get 20 people that might respond and might want to swap with me, and I may not get anyone that wants to do this swap, and that's okay. But if for some reason I do get, let's say, 10 or 15 people, know that I'm probably only going to pick two guys, two of yous. So I want to thank ahead of time anyone who may respond. And please, 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 if I do not have the opportunity or the chance to pick you and I do go with someone else, it is going to be on who responds first and who is more willing to do a swap with me in the style that I want. All I'm asking, I mean, you can basically do whatever you want. I just want two pieces of artwork from you. I would love to have two ATCs that were made, maybe even some journal spots, or I like things to be, I want to use them on my projects is what I'm saying. I want the items not only to be beautiful but also useful. I want to be able to incorporate them in my projects, and I do a lot of layouts, so I wouldn't mind some cards like ATCs or journal spots or note spots that I can maybe incorporate. And I plan to get myself a binder so I can start putting all my pocket pages that people send me, or that that I'm involved in a swap, so I can store them as well. So yeah, and if for some reason, like I said, I do get a lot of response and I'm not able to swap with everyone, I am going to hold on to the names so that maybe further on down the road. I mean, this is going to be for the month of April. So maybe in the month of May or June or July, we can do a summer or a summer magnolia or a 4th of July or, based on colors, whatever. And I will contact you. Maybe I may not be able to swap with you now, but maybe some point on the road in the future I will be able to. So yeah, that's my announcement. I am looking for someone who would like to do a one-on-one swap. I would like it to be Tilda Magnolia Inspired. Um, I am also going to do the same. I want at least two pieces of artwork. If you would like to do more or other forms of journals and whatever, that's fine too. And guys, if you want an idea, if you have not heard about these pocket pages and you want an idea of what they are before you even respond to me, Jeanette Lane is the person that I understand that brought this all about on Instagram. But there are tons of videos out there. I mean, everyone is doing them. Just look up pocket pages or pocket letters. You will find tons of stuff to work with. So, okay, guys, that's it. That was my announcement, and that's my little haulsies. I'm super, super excited. Um, I hope you all have a really great crafty weekend, and I hope to have a friend want to swap with me. Yeah, so that's kind of it. Those were my goodies I got. I am still so loving this stamp. She looks so much like my Lola when my Lola was about 3 months old. I just love her. I love, love, love it. So guys, that's it. Thank you all for watching. I have a very blessed day. Bye for now.